Hello everybody and welcome to this short honey farm tutorial. This is the design we'll be building today. So it's 4 beehives with 1 flower, and yeah, you can set one side or 2 beehives to make honey and 2 to make the honeycomb. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So in this chest I have all the materials you need. Here you can see this is almost 8 blocks, 8 stacks of blocks, and 8 bows. So you can either have 2 times 8 bows, 16 bows, or 2 times this many blocks. I will explain in more detail later. You need at least 2 rails, but it's better to have a few because they sometimes get sucked up by the system. And then a few hopper minecarts, 20 hoppers, 8 comparators, and yeah, dirt you don't need so much. Just need 1 actually, better to have more. 1 fence post, and here we have 1 silktouch tool, and then the axe is just to break the fence post. You don't do it however you want. And you only need 1 flower, but if you have a bit more it's a bit better. Glass you just need some if you want to cover it up nicely. You don't actually need it, you can use any block. You need 1 carpet, 1 campfire can be handy in case you make a mistake. And 4 full bee nests, or beehives, doesn't matter. Just works better when they're full. And then these are just building blocks, you can use anything you want. Okay, so with all the materials in hand, start off by making an output chest. Of course, you can adapt this however you want. You want to make an item filter or anything, yeah, you'll just need more hoppers and more chests, of course, if you want to expand. So you make a cross like this, you place hoppers on top, so place your 1 dirt in here, and then carpet. Now once you have the carpet, you can actually already place the bee nests, and you'll want them facing into the carpet, so place them like this. And yeah, you should hear the bee sounds now. If you don't hear them, then you've been scammed for full bee nests. Okay, so now I'll just place blocks around in a diamond shape like this. Okay, there we go. So from up top it should look something like this. Now we place comparators in the end of each of the beehives, and yeah, with them we'll detect the output. You can go and place 2 temporary blocks right over there, and then you want to go to one side. And now this is the part where the rails come in. So that's why we placed the comparator and the carpet already, so that we can place these minecart rails in here. I sometimes have to nudge them in, and sometimes they move a little bit. Like they're maybe not centered, but that doesn't matter, once they're there. And yeah, just do it for all 4 sides like this. Once you have the 2 sides in, move those blocks, put a block in here. Now, in case you can't place a block here, means that your minecarts are somehow not good aligned, can't push them in manually, just want to break it and just try it again. Okay, so now you should have minecarts in all the beehives, or bee nests, whatever you're using. You can just check this on the side here. You can see if there's a darkened area, minecart there. And if you want, you can also throw items in, check if they end up in the output list, which they do. So now we need to, now's the difficult part, place the dispensers. So here we need to press F3, and then you can see on the right hand corner here, you can see there's a facing west. So this dispenser is facing west. Now you want to west, make sure that it's this beehive, or just make sure you know which beehive it's facing to, and whichever that is, place a block in front of the comparator like this. Turn off the F3 screen, a redstone torch on the side, block on top, and then another redstone torch. You will hear it click here, and the redstone torch should be off. So that's the default state. Now you do the same thing for the rest of the 4 corners. Okay, so if you're done with this, it should look something like this. All the redstone torches should be off. And yeah, should be good for the next step. So now you go on 2 corners and you connect the sides like this. Put on this corner and on this corner, and the other corner doesn't blocks anymore. So here you will place down a chest in each corner. Comparator going to the side of the other comparators. And now in here, I'm going to put either this amount of blocks or 8 bows. So it doesn't matter, it both works. The reason we do this, I can show you real quick. It's because we want a signal strength of 5. If you have a chest with roughly 8 or 9 blocks, it will give us a signal strength of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Same works with the bows. You can also use a hopper with 1 stack and 28 items. Also give you a 5 strength pulse. But you cannot use bows in a hopper. When you can use a hopper, you'll save a bit on resources. But of course the hopper costs iron. But yeah, your choice. I would just use bows, because it's a bit easier. So just put the bows in, 8 bows. Here I'm just going to use the cobblestone. Doesn't really matter, you can use bows all the way. Yeah, you only do this on 2 sides, and you do this on the 2 opposite sides. Doesn't matter which sides you pick, so they have to be opposite. And what this will do is this will give out a signal strength of 5. And so this comparator will read the beehive or bee nest. And as soon as the beehive level is 5, it will see that, hey, the signal behind me and to the right of me is the same. So it will output a signal. Then this redstone torch will go off. And this will go on, which will trigger this dispenser, which will shear or honeycomb, which will shear a honey bottle this beehive. And as soon as it's honey bottled or sheared, then strength is no longer 5, so this comparator will say, hey, the thing to my right is stronger, however not output anything. That turns back off, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's the whole logic implemented. And what we'll be doing now is actually letting the bees out. But first we need to make the storage system for the honey bottles or the honeycombs. And for that, now I will choose this side for bottles and this side for shears. Now it is tempting to just connect the lines up like this, but since there's a hopper minecart in here, the item we put in here will just get sucked up and end up in the filter system. Okay, so what you do instead of connecting them like this, you just go up 1 and you connect them like this. Notice this hopper is going over. This actually goes both directions, it goes down and over. That's exactly what we want. We'll just do it the opposite way. Now of course here you're free to do it however you want. If you want to have shears for the whole thing, you can just connect the hoppers and stuff up. For this farm, we'll do both. So I'm just putting the chests on there where the diagonal hopper is. There we go. Now you'll actually want to fill this up with shears and honey bottles. Did I say honey bottles? I meant, of course, empty bottles. I'm just gonna fill it in here. I'm in creative, so that's easy. It's important that you fill the honey bottles up manually the first time, because if there is a free space in here, Spencer will pick up the honey and put the honey bottle back inside. We want that, so we'll just fill this up quickly manually. Now we can just fill this chest to the brim. And of course you can expand this storage system. If you want to have more shears or more honey more water bottles, you can do that. But yeah, now the only thing left to do is to let the bees out. For this you will need the fence gate, axe can't hurt, some glass and some flowers. Again, the glass is optional and you only really need one flower. Okay, so I'm gonna put glass here. Then you don't have glass, you can put whatever you want. The fence gate down here. So if you do this in the overworld, then it's easy. You can just wait for nighttime because the bees don't come out at night. Place the carpet. But if you do this in the nether or in the end, which I actually recommend, because there is no daylight cycle, so the bees work all the time, instead of only just during the day. So yeah, if you're in the nether or the end, you have to do it like this. The fence post here, the bees can't get out. Make sure you don't have any babies in the beehive, by the way. And yeah, and you're gonna want to make the carpet, and they will all come out at the same time. And now you have to zoom in, or turn on hitboxes actually. So now, yeah, Optifine has a pre-release out, so you'll have to zoom in. You'll have to aim for the side of the honey block here. You will place cornflower, or any flower that is. Now what I like to do is just put one in my inventory so I can see when it's placed. It's gone. So I aim on here, and okay, I placed it. Nice. But that's the farm working. I like bees because they are very punctual. So they will be outside for about 20 seconds. Then they will go inside for 2 minutes to make honey. So that was 20 seconds. So now they'll be inside for 2 minutes. So we can easily just place the glass here. So we have glass now. And yeah, that's it. So essentially, every 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you get 3 full bee, you get 3 honey levels. So again, I recommend building this in the nether or the end, because bees just work all the time. It's much more efficient. So here we have it, the honey farm. And yeah, I hope you like it. It's a nice compact design. Came up with it myself. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I'll be in the comments if you have any questions. Just let me know if anything doesn't work as it should. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.